YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Look at Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Hey man, Drizzy Drake, I think you got this one all wrong, brother. I don't think a lot of the OGs in the hip-hop and rap game are rocking with you right now. Earlier this week, Drake violated all the rules of beefing in hip-hop. If we're going to engage in a verbal combat, you have to be ready for what comes with it. That means no telling, no crying, and damn sure no lawsuits. After Drake filed not one but two lawsuits on UMG for allegedly using payola to boost up Kendrick Lamar's song Not Like Us, and also a lawsuit for defamation, Drake and his lawyer are pissed that UMG did nothing to stop the release of Not Like Us, a song that Kendrick calls him a certified pedophile, and also called out his man's Baka for having a weird case in the past. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's been a definite silence in the hip-hop industry from the OGs that rock with Drake. You got people that supported him like 50 Cent, Game. A lot of these guys all backed Drake during the diss beef with Kendrick, but after these lawsuits came out, they've been awfully quiet. And maybe we're starting to figure out why. Looks like some of them are not rocking with this move by Drake. They've all engaged in hip-hop beefs in the past, and they pretty much know that Drake has broken an unwritten rule. Last night, Uncle Luke, the OG, took to Instagram to express how he feels about Drake filing this lawsuit on Kendrick. Here's what he said.
That's the guy who filed a lawsuit. I like Drake music. I don't like what he got going on right now, but I like his music. Some things you don't talk about. You don't talk about payola. You don't talk about buying live streams. And you don't sue after you got dissed. And you done did some dissing. But that's y'all new people. That's y'all young people. Y'all young people live in a soft society. That's why I'm glad I'm an OG. All y'all young people, soft. God damn it. Y'all soft. Y'all soft. You got soft men. You got rappers get in a diss war and then they go get the gun and shoot each other. No, how about going fight? Our favorite rappers are snitching on, talking about payola. And getting in their feelings and suing people over a diss. We dissed each other. Me and Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg dissed each other, and other rappers, Real Roxanne, Shantae, everybody dissed each other. One thing off limit, the kids off limit, girlfriends off limit, mama off limit, all that. That's what y'all do. Just keep it a buck.
Hey man, when he's right, he's right. But I will say this, I think this generation of rap still does have a competitive spirit. We're all just as shocked as you seeing Drake file this lawsuit on Kendrick. No matter what the outcome of this lawsuit is, the optics still look crazy for your career. You call this man out to a rap battle, you and your entire team tease and antagonize him to drop a record, and then when he finally drops a record, that's when you want to cry and go file a lawsuit? Especially when you've benefited from that same system. Even if you're a Drake fan, you have to at least look at this like, boy, this makes Drake look crazy. And you're going up against a huge machine like Universal Music Group. They control damn near the entire music industry. I'm not so sure if that's a smart move. Even academics on the stream last night warned Drake about going against UMG. Here's what Ag said.
If Drake wins here, music is forever changed. Forever changed. Forever changed. Because now, once music gets to a certain level, like, yeah, maybe drill music still happens or certain lower level music still happens where people are saying, yo, you a bitch, I heard you slept with a transformer, which might be a lie. Yeah, maybe if nobody cares, but once you get to a mid-tier artist, you know what they're going to institute? We got to review your music for factuality. Oh, you said that nigga was a bitch and he got slapped and somebody stuck the gun in his ass? Well, we need to have, before you could say that, I sound good on the record, but we need to be able to prove it, because if they come back around and sue us for defamation or sue us for whatever, we're going to have to pay out because we had to pay Drake because Kendrick lied that he was a pedophile and he's not a pedophile, and we had to pay Drake $2 billion. So now we got to police y'all niggas. The music industry was changed. So it's either completely changes or they treat Drake like they treat everybody else. Yo, we're going to violate you in court. And then not only we're going, and this is what, I really, I'm hoping at some point, whether to me or somebody, Drake kind of explains this, because I don't think only violating him in court is what UMG's response going to be. You got to, you got to remember, they always said back in the days of the knights and all that type of stuff, when people had castles, when somebody tried to invade your spot, invade your, like, yo shit, after you defeat them in war, you cut their head off and you put it on a stake outside of the fucking palace. You know why? You got to send a message to everybody else. Don't come up in this bitch. This is what happens. So Universal got to send a message to Drake. They got to. They can't just, they got to send a message. They want to do it in court. But do you think they want to send, they probably want to send a message by whatever shit he was about to drop with Party? You better drop that on 100gigs.com. You better not try to drop that through us, nigga. We gonna make sure that shit flop. We gonna make sure that shit don't go nowhere. All that perception of you being so hot, we gonna make sure this shit look away now, nigga. We gotta make an example out of you. And by the way, here's the thing. Universal have been making examples out of niggas for a long time. They made an example out of Kanye. They made an example out of 50 Cent. Anytime a nigga think he's too big for their britches, granted, you might argue like, oh no, well, I would argue when 50, put it like this, 50 was the hottest thing smoking from 2002, 2003 to 2005. And in 2005, 2006, the moment he went against Jimmy Iovine and not necessarily even, he didn't even touch Lucian. He didn't even get to Lucian. He got to one of the niggas who was on the list below Lucian. At that point, they said, I hope you got some movie scripts because you're done here, nigga. I hope you got some movie scripts because you're finito. 50 was completely obliterated. They crowned Kanye the new winner. 50 star, like, come on, bro. You can't fuck with Universal, bro. Who's done it and won? Except Taylor. That's why I keep saying it's a Taylor Swift moment. Who's done it? Look what they did to Kanye. Remember when Kanye was like, yo, they won't let me buy back. Remember, look. What company owns Universal? Drake going at Universal. He's not even going at Republic. He's going to Universal. What owns Universal? What owns Def Jam? Universal. So Universal owns all these companies. Remember when Kanye was like, yo, they won't let me buy, when he shows the contract, Kanye shows contract, Def Jam. You gotta realize, nigga, they boxed that nigga out. Now, granted, he's still selling 120K without that. Right? But then he spiraled all the way into doing some anti-Semitic shit. Then they just dropped him with cause. But he ain't never went at Universal, like the parent company. His fight was with Def Jam. They bodied the shit out of Kanye. Kick that nigga out of here. Get out of here, nigga. Go sell some sneakers. Get out of here. Go to Japan. Go get head on a raft. Fuck out of here, nigga. So that's why I'm looking at the Drake thing and I'm like, holy shit. Yo, 50 got fucked up by going at Jimmy Iovine. The game got fucked up by even breathing hard at Jimmy Iovine. And that's Interscope. How the fuck y'all expect to go at big boss, top dog, Lucian? Y'all can't fuck with him. He gonna have y'all niggas being played in Botswana. Y'all niggas can't fuck with. Now, granted, it appears that Drake look like he's down to take on the fight. Here's my biggest problem with that. Remember, as I said, timing. Everybody's reading this as you versus Kendrick. This game ain't got nothing to do with Kendrick. Like, of course, it's his song. If I'm listening to this right, Drake been talking to Universal for a year. Having all type of problems. Running into mad roadblocks. obviously when he sees the battle go down the way it did, he's looking at it like, what the fuck? Nah, these niggas was they was trying to help that nigga because they don't fuck with me right now. And that's why we get a lawsuit. But at the end of the day, it don't matter. It's you and Universal. You can't fuck with Universal. We ain't seen nobody do it. Only people I've seen one in public opinion or even just in contractually.
Listen, man, this is all going to be interesting. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys think about what Uncle Luke said? Do you guys think he was going too hard on Drake? Or did he actually make a good point? Post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.